the top news headlines. 12-hour Manipur total shutdown called by insurgent groups ends peacefully. Manipur government looks at option as hospitals run out of beds for COVID patients. Coronavirus death toll spikes to 1,11,266 in India. Caseload stands at 73,07,098. And world's longest traveling bird, Amur falcon, begins to arrive in Manipur. Good evening, I'm Loving RIMAI. Welcome to Times of Manipur Television English News at 6:30. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. Let's have the news in details. The 12-hour Manipur total shutdown called by Coordination Committee, Korkom, and other underground groups from 6 a.m. crippled normal life in the state today. The shutdown was to reprove Manipur merger agreement. Maharaja Bodhachandra of Manipur was allegedly made to sign the merger agreement on this day, October 15, 1949 at Shillong. Insurgent groups in the state have been observing October 15 as National Black Day every year. On the other hand, cops beefed up security measures to prevent any untoward incident during the strike. However, no untoward incidents were reported during the course of the shutdown, which ended peacefully. Given the rapid surge in COVID-19 cases in Manipur, with death toll already touching the 103 mark, the Manipur government is now taking up steps to turn Hotel Imphal, located at North AOC, into a COVID care center. Reliable sources told Times of Manipur Television that almost all government-run hospitals in Manipur are fast running out of beds for COVID-19 patients, prompting the state government to take the decision in order to meet the requirement. Chief Minister N. Biren is taking the initiative. He is likely to discuss the move in a meeting with all concerned. In India, the COVID-19 total case tally stands at 73,07,098, including 8,12,390 active cases. A total of 63,83,442 have been cured, discharged or migrated, while 1,11,266 have died of the disease so far. A media report said India registered a spike of 67,988 new COVID cases in the past 24 hours. Ushering in a new era of movie watching, the Union government allowed multiplexes, cinema halls and theatres to reopen from today within the framework of a set of standard operating procedures, SOPs. Meanwhile, Samajwadi Party leader Mulayam Singh Yadav has tested positive for coronavirus. The global tally of coronavirus cases stands at 3.87 crore, while 2.91 crore have recovered. 10,96,320 have died so far. The United States, the worst hit country, has 81,48,928 cases. It is followed by India, which has 73,07,097 cases, Brazil 51,41,498, and Russia with 13,40,409. France has declared public health state of emergency over COVID-19. In Manipur, the coronavirus recovery rate stands at 77.44%. A total of 301 people were tested positive for the contagion, taking the tally to 14,094, a press release from COVID-19 Command Control Room informed. Manipur registered 6 COVID-19 deaths in the big city and Irong near Lini city of China as on October 7, according to the Wildlife Institute of India. Meanwhile, 5 Amur falcons tagged with GPS, including Irong and Chulon, will be arriving in Tamenglong in the coming week, Tamenglong Wildlife Warden and Tamenglong Cane and Bamboo Center Tambak Director Nehemiah Panmay said during World Migratory Bird Day celebration at Chulon on Sunday. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Saglon ama tongan basaknari bisinga ngaihaktang wari sabi hobaga loinana makhoi gi haithoi singthoi ba khudol kya tambiram liba aikhoi gi thoram sida tha sigi tara tare thangjanumiki numidang pung taret makhaida soidanamaki aikhoi gi number 7629943543 da adongi phone okcheduna wari wathai sanabi horasi gepelina mayangam
Amang sang ruraba matung natraga saramdai thaklamdai da sapon season aduna khud sengna handok bigadabani khuzin tena nana thambigadabani Afaba ising pitakbigadabani chanaba potlamsing hazana kuptuna thambigadabani yumgi apoiba amasung amangsang luna nana thambi Jahi manga bhogi manung dalai bangang singbu ORS zinc tablet amadi machal suba chinjak sing phajana pijabiduna daria dagi ngakthok minarasi
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school college coaching center chingbasing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sang ne experience leiraba oza sonamani na photopi be application ngasima Google Play Store da changbiduna download tobi sonamani e-classes Nang medical ta masat pado Asia gina nang natahang malaini General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course 12% in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time 12% above duration 3 years 6 months BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI
Ultrasound MRI CT scan X-ray
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology
Europe Engineering Management PIZ amadi General Course tamningba mahiroi singidamakta scholarship 100% fangbata natana stipend oina 4.2 lakh fangbagi kudongchaba leiraba mahai tamfam singni loina na India amadi foreign lebak singda MBBS MD course na chingba kaya masu tamnabagidamak amadi education loan gi kudongchaba su pizari hena kupamorol gidamak contact obiro Fort Witt Global Consulting Private Limited North AOC K Grupat Imphal contact number 6909374625
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
That is X is greater than 0, Y greater than 0, televisions, fans, refrigerators. The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So, what are you waiting for? Join now.
Ma, kaidorage pairaga leiramisna
Ho hospital da salubane haksang si khara nungaite dana OPT ga amata sangal hogde ni na marola masiliba nokpa sina karim ta kana di phola sida ungdun adom leiri sini magi phola se thugai khibada soiro
adugi oire
mobile paraga kana badi am lawre singange so kita khung da thamu ko
yamna tangai phadaba natradi yumdagi adum phone da doctor ga wari sanaraga tanaba yare ima
kamaina se nang suyango hambada
e-sanjeevani OPD application se Google Play Store dagi download tawrani adagi registration sida namaga mobile number hapsilaga verify tawrani adagi anabagi maming matha hapani adagi doctor asangba amaga adum saksa unaraga wari sanaba yare
yam phaina du dia
se
ima kai kai nungai tabal lebege haibiyu
ibungo doctor imagi kokse ngauri tawi saning thakning basu kaya phaude
adom adongi smartphone da e-sanjeevani OPD application download tawbiduna natraga computer tablet sijinaduna e-sanjeevani opd.in da sangbiduna isagi yumda komna amadi lemna laying bayabagi khudong chabasi lobhiu.
Welcome back after the break. Unidentified assailants attacked BJP candidate GS Haupu and his workers last night at Lanmwal village. GS Haupu is contesting the coming by-polls from Singat Assembly constituency. Reportedly, 4 of his workers were injured in the incident. The attack took place around 7:30 a.m. The miscreants attacked them with clubs and stones at Lanmwal village. GS Haupu and his workers were returning home after campaigning at Behyang village along the Myanmar border when the attack took place. Some vehicles belonging to GS Haupu and his workers were also damaged during the violent attack, the report added. Mobile Film Distribution Center MFDC, in its continuous drive against film piracy, caught a man involved in pirating Manipuri films Inama Channu IPS and Aise Nangi Natabra. Mihajuddin alias Azad Khan, aged 32 years, of Khergaon Makha Lekai under Porompat police station, was pirating Manipuri films, said MFDC. Afterwards, the center freed him, giving advised that he should stop indulging in such illegal activities in future. MFDC proprietor Hekam Jayantakumar Singh said that the film piracy has serious implication on film industry.
MFDC ki makhada piracy film piracy team ama form tawduna film forum Manipur gi mityeng makhada changjanjar pa khongthang gi matung ina ngasi su na hona na film piracy khara thengnajare adu koi phagatjare adu matungda amuk hanna masi isinau singna amutang yaragadi gyan tabiu amasung Manipur film bu nuksibiduna tungi khallaga piracy asi ngasi haibanu mesidagi makhata ba case amata thengnadana ba amutang mayamna nuksibiduna lepminarasi
ina ma film kanu IPS ai senangi natabra film singasi ai sana piracy tawrure adu isana piracy tawrumina aimondagi soft copy lobby kheba chilena sing masidagi kakhat pikro karigumba kakhat ho targadi aimonda tareba dasasiga chapmanana noida su taba phangani aduna Manipur film nuksibiu Manipur film bu hingalansi masidagi piracy su chilna myam punamak tokminarasi.
Rejecting the Sri Sri Govindaji Temple Board, Brahma Shava General Secretary Joy Chandra Sharma's claim in local dailies that the Ningol Chakoba Festival 2020 falls on November 17, the Kangleipak Calendar Board today told media in Imphal that celebrating Ningol Chakoba on November 17 is unjustified and wrong. The board maintained that the festival this year falls on November 16. Kangleipak Calendar Board Secretary cited the 258-page PM Bakchi Directory Panjika used by Sri Sri Brahma Shava and said that it is clearly written that Ningol Chakoba falls on November 16.
Yangai nini panba numita amtang pangthokpa akaknaba thoram Ningol Chakoba asisu aranba angkada yumpham oirakanda scientific oidaba khuota ikogi miyam asida samamnaba thole haitare
Pergi Ningol Chakoba ni Jepaba ni kita Kangleipak ni dom lepi masida loi la manai disudah sidanta panjaka simba madan buka sini madan buka panjaka manai malam masina hai waktu masih pergi Manipur di pai de Jawa Ningol sini sehingga menung dam tak kuasi hai wasi ina panji ina singkok jadi.
Kangla Water now has resumed delivery of water jars to its esteemed subscribers. A release from the supervisor of Kangla Water today said that the company has obtained a proper license and that routine delivery of water jars to the subscribers has started again. Councillor of Moirang Municipal Council Ward Number 7, H. Bideshwari Devi has refuted the allegations by Ward Development Committee member Y. Chittaranjan. Speaking to media at her residence at Moirang Yumkhaibum Laikai, Bideshwari made it clear that only 40% of the development fund allotted to the ward has been utilized. Bideshwari added that most of the workers have remained incomplete owing to the meager amount. She also clarified that she has nothing to do with the alleged threat calls to ward member P.H. Noran. Bideshwari said the allegation against her was an attempt to tarnish her image ahead of the municipal council election.
Aikoi isayawna koi hum phamina kandam mahana honorable MLA na haibadi laiba development gi paisa da government gi paisa da athingba amatta thamba yaroi masi aina yadaba poni na koi gi development fajana tawro thabak to fajana suro aduga na koi nasen yanaraga paisa do kaitho o haibasi khaktana tana kanagumba amatta da koi MLA na honorable MLA pressure tawgi pasu laite asigumba sarawo sida water laiba mipung budi gi port sida sida yengsin biu koi gi development sida gi asoiba laibra natraga kanagi asoiba laigi haibagi port development sida ju mayam singsina su yengsin biu.
A combined team of Khongjom Police Station along with Taubal Commando launched a house-to-house search operation in and around Langatel area this morning. During the operation, 85 households were searched and 250 residents were verified. 3 individuals from Langatel Laikom Bazaar were picked up in connection with manufacturing of illicit liquor. The team also seized 23 liters of distilled illicit country DIC liquor, 100 kgs of fermented rice. The trio, along with the seized items, has been handed over to excise. The Yoga Physics Institute and Studies Manipur YPISM Imphal condoled the sudden demise of its executive member Salam Sanjit Singh of Keshamthong Thangjam Leirak in Imphal on October 13 last. YPISM members held a condolence meeting at the institute premises yesterday, during which the participants observed a 2-minute silence showing respect to the departed soul. On the other hand, yoga practitioners of MDEU branch also condoled the death of Salam Sanjit Singh. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
Sina pare tan badinate ko asengba aina pamba darkar oi grocery item singda red delivery app sijanaraga order to biro loire chaningba restaurant gi food po ersu overpay to budila dana pot khudingma discount pibuga loinana khudak te inakte yorai sine red delivery for you.
Lamjingba Finance na COVID-19 na thogal liba khudong chadba mayam si uziraga collateral security yautana document changdana yamna komo mongda loan fanganjagani shahida sunatagi chada tarani thoigi interest rate tap business loan against property vehicle loan commercial equipment loan commercial vehicle loan gi khudong chaba pisari han loan lobi kiba singi suwana gu makhal gi loan asi lobi khudong chaba pisagani akupa morol gi ma contact to biro Lamjingba Finance Nagamapal. Contact number 7085-831-502 Natraga 9862-629-399.
Kari no limba shi ngang shi ungler shi ngor sa le ma shi
handak se saba thak pasang da ba makai mana ungi basibu kai daura basano ne wa ima manam nabiram gase nang kai daura ge ina da hayo
Kashtong di ima
nati nang onda kana kai daura ge ima da tamo
Kashtong di ima ima hon ja to dum jakro
Video bi hong ni no Ima sa personal problem lo ni ang si ma law sa thau theng lo ne
asumna leithokuna chatpagi mahutta
shabu ke do gi 시작이되면 퀴리시디 하요 빠하다 하요
Kanagumba amabu pukning wakhalgi anaba leire haina chingnabirabadi tuminna leishinbiganu soidana hangbiyu nangbu kaidaurage aingonda tammu ishada natraga aigi imung manung marup mapangsingda pukning wakhalgi nungaitaba leirabadi health center da natraga district mental health program gi center singda chattuna tanabiyu.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant gi hauraba mathel khudingmak Red Delivery app ki khuthangda order tobiraktuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba bijari. App si download tawduna app si ki khuthangda ngasimak order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba potlam sing khaktanatana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ni. Ngasimak download tawbiyu. Red Delivery for you. Now enjoy 20% extra on Kangla popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla rings.
Kangla.
Thoibi, Haza, cheng na orslo. Ai khau lo thogi.
Marks di
Kaigi marks no.
kaigi marks no bu kaino hujik oiriba COVID-19 gi lecture asida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra
Haza, ai sukhange. Ai anaba minati. Marks laibada changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum cha thoke.
nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingba sing phajin gadori bane nushite yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthok toine
Adudi Thaza, ai marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichatagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda mask upiyu. Sizinabiruraba disposable masking mafam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu. Fina same sajaba masking oiragana nimit khudingi sudok samthokpiraba matungda da sizinabiyu.
isagi mamal yamlaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudong thiba sidagi ngakthoksi
Welcome back. A new biological pesticide developed by a team of researchers from Gauhati University has been patented. According to reports, the team of researchers comprising Novonita Barua, Alak Chandra Deka, Mohan Chandra Kalita and Jogen Chandra Kalita developed the biological pesticide to control red spider mites that attacked tea bushes and cause heavy crop loss annually. The patent number 347214 was granted on September 21 last by the Patent Office, Government of India. The new pesticide is a low-cost bioformulation created with an indigenous fungal bioagent. The two members of parliament, members from Mizoram C. Lalro Sangha, Lok Sabha and K. Vanlal Vena, Rajya Sabha, called on the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, urging her to write off loan liabilities to Housing and Urban Development Corporation (HUDCO) amounting to Rs 39.29 crore, an official said today. The loan was extended by HUDCO to the Mizoram government in 1992 for the rehabilitation of former cadres of the erstwhile underground Mizo National Front (MNF), who came overground following the historic Mizo Peace Accord in 1986 and as housing assistance for the poor, the official said. During an interaction yesterday, the two Mizoram MPs discussed with Sitharaman a wide range of issues, including writing off loan interest, equal distribution of non-lapsable Central Pool of Resources (NLCPR) among states, and immediate release of the second installment of MP Local Area Development Fund, the official said. An amount of Rs 400 crore for land compensation has been deposited with the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District and West Khasi Hills District, which will be paid to landowners who had parted their land for the Shillong-Tamabil road expansion. According to media reports, the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited (NHICDL) had invited tender in 4 packages for the widening of the National Highway 40 from Shillong to Tamabil that links Meghalaya with neighboring Bangladesh. The road project is being funded by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency (JICA) at least Rs 1,251 crore. Chirang police arrested 4 drug peddlers and seized a consignment of drugs from their possession last evening. During the operation, Chirang police team also seized 1 Maruti Omni vehicle bearing registration number AS19A 1554, report said. During search, 3 persons suspected to be drug peddlers were apprehended by the team. During search in presence of the independent witnesses, the police team recovered 89 strips of SPS-PHEN tablets having 2,136 tablets, 1 mobile handset, Indian currency notes of Rs 1,900 and Bhutanese currency notes of 14,630. 1 person who tried to escape while the vehicle was chased was also apprehended. The Assam and Mizoram governments have agreed to settle the current border dispute and stress interstate coordination to avert future standoff during district management level meeting held in view of the recent conflict triggered by the torching of a farmhouse allegedly by Assam officials on the disputed areas claimed by both the states, and officials said. A media report said the meeting held at Kanmun village was attended by Mamit District Deputy Commissioner Lalro Zama, Assam's Karimganj District Deputy Commissioner, Anba Mathun, MP police officials, forest officers, district administration officials, and other important officials of both the states. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has said the central and state governments are committed to implementing the BTR Accord signed on January 10 last. As per the report, the Chief Minister said reaching out to every indigenous tribal family to hear their grievances is the duty of every responsible worker of the BJP party. Addressing the concluding session of the first delegate meeting of Assam Tribal Morcha of the BJP at Kokrajhar yesterday, Sonowal said BTR Accord was a gift of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to establish permanent peace and development of the region in all spheres. The Enforcement Directorate ED has arrested Nikita Baldevbhai Dev, a director of Pentium Infotech Limited and Hirak Biotech Limited, in connection with an alleged fraud of Rs 25.25 crore in the Ahmedabad People's Cooperative Bank Limited. As per a media report, the agency has secured 4 days custody of the accused from a special court in Ahmedabad. The case is based on the investigation conducted by the CID crime of Gandhinagar zone. It was alleged that Nikita Baldevbhai Dev, another director Pratik R. Shah, and others were involved in the fraud. According to the ED, the accused persons opened overdraft accounts against fixed deposits in the cooperative bank. Before we end the bulletin, giving you the headlines once again. 12-hour Manipur total shutdown called by insurgent groups ends peacefully. Manipur government looks at option as hospitals run out of beds for COVID patients. Coronavirus death toll spikes to 1,11,266 in India. Caseload stands at 73,07,098. And world's longest traveling bird, Amur falcon, begins to arrive in Manipur. That is the end of the bulletin for the news at 6:30. Thank you for watching.